Aging and Awesome is a production of the Nevada Senior Care Foundation and Consider It Done Productions, and proudly presented by Lend a Hand in Home Care and Transportation, where our caregivers make the difference. NB Legal Docs, they are the trust masters. Infinity Hospice Care, a family of caring. Boomer Naturals, feel your best with Boomer Naturals. And Senior Care Plus, Nevada's wellness partner. Hello and welcome to Aging and Awesome. Today, a special show dedicated to the healthcare crisis facing our world, especially affecting the people who this show is made for, our seniors. I'm Kai Sisson. COVID-19 has turned our world upside down. Maybe you've been in isolation for days, even weeks now, doing your best to stay safe, healthy, and not another statistic. The pressures that have been put on our healthcare systems, our economy, and our day-to-day lives are like never before. New concerns are at play. Seniors are already a group at risk for social isolation and depression, a topic we regularly bring up on this show. Now, more than ever, we need to find new ways to bridge the gap as fear and uncertainty mounts. For those watching who have a loved one who is older, maybe they live in a community or skilled nursing facility that has been on lockdown or visiting restrictions implemented, you are worrying about them. Or maybe you're worrying about your family who's having to work during the pandemic. We hope today's episode of Aging and Awesome brings a little light to dark places. Let's get this show on the road. Today on Aging and Awesome, you've been told what not to do. Don't leave the house, don't touch or visit with others. But there are a lot of things you can do to stay sane and maybe come out of this a stronger person. We have a few ideas. Plus, what younger generations are doing now to step up and show the world they too care. And many of you watching have been through a lot in your lifetime. Jo shares her thoughts on the pandemic. It's like nothing she's seen before. Plus, George has a slick trick, a tutorial on the magic touch of time with others on your tablet. And later in the show, some ways you at home can de-stress and keep your physical health strong. Aging and Awesome, Seniors and the Coronavirus begins right now. The coronavirus is impacting us all, no matter our age or financial status, no matter our political beliefs or our zip code. But it is bringing people together to help each other. And as Aaron Breen found, it is also bringing generations together for the good of our community.
We're two 93-year-old seniors, and we're not allowed to open the door. We need food. Please call back.
The need over this virus is heartbreaking, and it's coming from, well, everywhere. But help is coming from everywhere, too.
Hi, how are you?
Okay,
All right, I got everything on your list.
you're wonderful.
Yeah. And I heard you need a prescription filled as well.
Of course, the lessons of community have been out there for a long time. Here at Hope Community, the older generation has been reaching out to the younger generation for years now. They pack up food for the school counselors to give to kids in need to tide them over for the weekend.
It is so rewarding, and I know the blessing is for the kids and the families, but the blessing back to myself, John, the volunteers is incredible.
Last year, Hope provided 5,600 bags of food because of your guys' generosity.
They saw a need, and they filled it. With school out, they're still filling bags of hope to make sure that kids get to eat all week long. They pack up food for anyone in need here.
How is it different because of the coronavirus? Are you doing things differently?
Yes, it's very, very different now because we had to kind of adopt kind of like a drive-up system. So basically what we're doing is that we have all the things set up and we have people with gloves on bringing the stuff out to people. Instead of them coming in, they're bringing it out, spraying and wiping down their carts after they bring them out after every person, just for hygiene purposes.
Here, the outreach is to all ages, and it's not just for food. Like one woman, she was here early this morning. She just needed a little human contact.
Basically, she said she had been in for 10 days or more, and she just wanted to come and see some people, and she knew we were here.
And people helping people, one-on-one, the younger generation recognizing the need of the older generation. That's real, too. Remember that call for help at the top of this story? Well, the answer came from a millennial, and it was heartfelt.
We can't go outside. They said you're not to go outside.
So we checked with Washoe County, and it is safe to go outside, but don't go far. Remember social distancing, so don't get into crowded places, and wash your hands.
But I think this is a really scary time, and what's more important than greed or a generational divide is a sense of community and being there for each other.
Okay, full disclosure, that is my daughter, Megan, but I had nothing to do with this. This was her idea to see who she might be able to help, and she put her money where her heart is. She went shopping on her dinner break from work, and she got them exactly what they needed. Yes, groups are making a difference, but individuals are too.
I think they need more help than even I realized coming here today. I didn't think about taking out trash or picking up mail, but that's something you don't need money to have. You can help with your time.
And all indications are that need will go up before it goes down.
And you can help with more than I think anybody's realizing.
So if you need help or you want to help, remember, food is always important. The Bridge Church and Hope Community will put it to good use. But time, shopping, packing, delivering, and just offering a friendly helping hand, one that's just been washed, is just as helpful to those in need.
There's just two of us, and we're both 93 years old, so we really don't have anybody else except you.
For Aging and Awesome, I'm Erin Breen.
We want to continue reaching out to seniors who are in need of help. Head to our website, agingandawesome.com, and click our coronavirus link on the top of the homepage for more information on how to volunteer and request help. Or call us toll-free, 855-203-4864. Still to come on Aging and Awesome, Seniors and the Coronavirus. Jo has been through a few crises in her life. She is 87 years old. This one is unlike any other, she explains. Our mental health can be affected by all that is going on, and there is an opportunity ahead of us to overcome. We have some can-do attitude ideas. Plus, George is here with a slick trick to keep you in touch, a lesson on using social distancing approved technology, and some at-home techniques to keep your physical health up and your stress down. You're watching Aging and Awesome, Seniors and the Coronavirus. We'll be right back.
Life is story. Pages of amazing adventure and narrow escapes. Bold steps taken, races run, chapters on love and hard lessons and new beginnings. Your life, your legacy, our privilege to serve. Morningstar Senior Living.
Aging and Awesome is brought to you by Donald Bernard, Investment Fiduciary and Senior Vice President of Investments. Native Nevadan Donald Bernard has built an outstanding reputation specializing in retirement. For income ideas, give Don a call. No client is too big or too small.
Chiropractors like Dr. Brenda Hilby have found a solution direct from Mother Nature to help their patients. Introducing Boomer CB5, a botanical blend of powerful terpenes that gets the body back in balance.
I'm very glad that my chiropractor has introduced me to CB5 because it has changed my life.
I recommend Boomer CB5 to my patients, and I recommend it to you.
CB5 comes in gummies, tinctures, roll-ons, and creams. We know you'll love it. Learn more at boomernaturals.com or ask your doctor about CB5.
Customized coverage for your healthcare needs. Your Insurance Agency, serving Nevada seniors for over 50 years. Your Insurance Agency offers all Medicare plans. You need a plan as unique as you are. Your Insurance Agency has agents across Nevada. Call 775-209-1010. Trustmasters is a proud sponsor of Aging and Awesome, providing affordable wills, trusts, and estate planning document services. Trustmasters is much different than your typical expensive law firm. They offer flat fee pricing, customized for each family. Having a trust is so important, and the NB Legal Docs team will explain at their no-cost, no-pressure virtual seminar. Book your appointment today. Head to trustmasters.com. Living trusts. Don't leave Earth without one. Welcome back to Aging and Awesome. They say it takes 30 days to change your life for the good. Well, looks like we have about that or more with COVID-19 concerns not ending anytime soon. As our friend and senior advocate Wendy Knorr explains, now could be the time for yourself, physically, emotionally, and spiritually.
I think one of the first things that people need to do is look at this as an opportunity. I now have time, which many of us didn't have before this. So it's in one way, it's a blessing. We're slowing things down. One of the sad things will be is if we look back and it's wasted time. So make a schedule, get up at a regular time, eat, do your exercise. You can go outside. You're not confined home. It's just be mindful about it. So physically, keep active. There's a lot of things available online now. I'm seeing where online yoga. So you don't have to be creative yourself. Do some searches online. I saw Jane Fonda's video, some old-time aerobics out there. So turn the music up. Be careful, but dance. Just don't be sitting sedentary, because hours can go by very quickly. And it's just not good for your physical or your emotional well-being. I think it's good to connect with people. Yeah, we're isolating, but it doesn't mean to give up total contact with everybody. So who are you concerned about? Reach out to them. Make a daily, for half an hour, schedule yourself to make phone calls. Check in with people. Is there something you can do for them? Giving to other people makes us feel really good, but contrary to what that sounds like, it's very difficult for us to accept help. And that's another issue, is that if you're struggling with things, you need to reach out for some help. I think you'll have some resources available as time goes on, because things are going to be challenging for a little while. So don't be afraid to reach out for help. And if somebody asks if you need something, take them up on it. For your emotional well-being, you need to have a break. The news will be on 24/7. They're filling 24 hours a day of news. So don't wallow in it. Keep updated, but find time for old movies. I saw that the Metropolitan Opera is going to be live streaming or streaming opera from stage. Broadway shows are being aired. So I think if you get creative, you can find some alternative that isn't the news. You've heard of it before, the gratitude journals. What is good about today? I do have my health today. My friends I'm in connection with my friends. Things could be a lot worse. I don't want to minimize this. Everybody is going through something, and some of us unfortunately have a much heavier burden than others, but we're very blessed to live in the country that we do, to have the resources that we do. And in a strange way, maybe this is an opportunity for us to slow down, reprioritize, and take the time to put value back in our life. And that isn't necessarily money, jobs, prestige. It's who our friends and family are, and how we can help each other. Finding that solace, finding that strong point that, again, is outside of our control, can be very, very freeing and very healthy. Today's a gift, and that's why it's called the present.
For links to some of those really unique opportunities online Wendy mentioned, like the Jane Fonda Yoga, you can head to our website, agingandawesome.com. Closed captioning for Aging and Awesome is brought to you by Eden Home Health, Northern Nevada's highest rated home health for quality of patient care. Patients have a choice. Ask your doctor for the best in-home health care. Eden Home Health. If you're my age, 27 years old, you've lived through the financial crisis of 2008, but I was only a sophomore at Minogue High, and I easily remember it, but 9/11, not so much. I was in the 3rd grade. But for our co-host Joe Della Ripa, when you're 87, you have a lot of memories of tough times. How does coronavirus stack up? Here's Joe.
I have been through a few crises in my day. I've never seen anything quite like this, and I feel bad for people who will get scared. I mean, I think everyone's doing the right thing. They're being careful about touching and so forth. And I think that the main thing is to just keep yourself together as much as possible. And I feel that one of the worst parts of this whole thing is the panic that people have. First of all, there's more coverage. We didn't have all the TV stations and the radio stations and that type of thing, which today we have so much more coverage, and it's all around you. That's one of the big factors, I think. And also the fact that we have more people, we have more senior people, we have more people that are living alone. And when we had some other instances happen, I was a young mother. I had 2 children and I was at home. Of course, you're more concerned over your health of your children, so you're not really thinking about you as much. You're thinking about more of how am I going to make it comfortable and safe. And I think having your mind off of yourself a little bit and onto something else, that makes a big difference. And my life was more separate, which I think today it's not that way. Our lives were more, your house and your home, that was your place. You didn't go out as much. So I think that was very different because, and you were busy. Your mind was occupied. You didn't have time to worry. I'm lucky that my personality is not to worry, not to get up scared, and just think, you know what, we'll get through this. We've gotten through many, many things before, and we will get through this. And try to think happy thoughts. I turn on the music and I dance around the house. That's always good.
Thank you so much, Joe. You're the best. Still to come on Aging and Awesome, seniors and the coronavirus. Social distancing has forced us to utilize technology, but there are some seniors who, of course, struggle with things such as FaceTime and Skype. George gives us a lesson in this week's Slick Trick. And we show you a few home remedies for stress, sponsored by Senior Care Plus. And we reconvene with Aaron Breen. Aging and Awesome, seniors and the coronavirus. We'll be right back.
Aging and Awesome is brought to you by my friend, Marsha Rambeau, with Transaction Realty 500. With over 30 years experience, Marsha Rambeau is an advocate for seniors. If you're looking to downsize and make a home better fit your lifestyle, call Marsha Rambeau today.
Boomer Naturals cares about your well-being and wants to support you in feeling your best. Boomer Naturals' doctor-formulated CB5 blend is safe, effective, and legal everywhere. Boomer Naturals is the next generation in wellness products. Head to boomernaturals.com today. Lakeside Manor is the official home of Aging and Awesome. Living at Lakeside Manor means pleasure for the residents and peace of mind for their families. Rooms are available now, starting at only $15.30 a month. Take a tour of Lakeside Manor today. Aging and Awesome is brought to you by Infinity Hospice Care, family owned and operated, serving Nevada for over 10 years. They provide dedicated, compassionate, expert care for your loved ones. Visit infinityhospicecare.com today. Welcome back. A new segment this season on Aging and Awesome has been widely accepted by you, our viewers. And there's no better time than a crisis to just take a second, sit and relax, have a cup of coffee, and reconvene with Aaron Breen.
Oh, hey there. Have you ever noticed that the signs of what's to come really are all around you? They may just be things that you need to look at a little bit differently, or things that you just never really thought about before. Some of them are amusing. This one was posted in front of a restaurant. It's called Fat Freddy's in Galway, Ireland, and it says, "All children left unattended will be given an espresso and a free kitten." Okay, it's a bar and a restaurant, but I will tell you, you never really saw any kids running wild over there, so it must have worked. You see some of them at churches, like this one. Honk if you believe in Jesus. Text while you're driving if you really want to meet him. There are a lot of sayings that just pop up that just make you really think, like collect moments, not things. Now that's something I think is pretty good advice for all of us. But my very favorite was a sign that was in my favorite coffee shop in Galway, and it was called Cafe 37 West. It was kind of like 4 blocks from the Wee House, so I went there almost every day. And I think it caught my eye because I do so much writing, and it just seemed to solve so many problems for me. What it said was, when everything falls apart, just yell plot twist and move on. And we have all got to do that. We've had to do it more times than we can remember. And this is one of those times. This coronavirus is taking us all by surprise, just like polio, like HIV, like Ebola. But you know what? We will get through this because we may very well need to change our thinking, and we need to accept that the plot that we kind of had settled on is changing. It's out of our control, and there's absolutely nothing we can do about it. So we got to punt. We got to accept it. And we've got to learn to rely on each other. And you know, I know this community can do that. But we really need to realize that we are all in this together. It's not us versus them. It's all about all of us. So stop hoarding the toilet paper. Stop taking everything you can get. Take what you need and leave some for those who may need it even more. None of us needs all the toilet paper and all the canned goods and all the hand sanitizer. Come on, how much do you really, really need? What we do need is to share the toilet paper, offer each other a little bit of help, and let's find some compassion and empathy for each other. For Aging and Awesome, I'm Erin Breen.
Reconvene with Erin Breen is presented by Infinity Hospice Care, a family of caring.
Don't let a mobility issue keep you from enjoying the things you love. MedTech Services in Reno has been providing mobility equipment and automotive solutions to Northern Nevadans since 1988. Visit MedTech's showroom inside the Big Yellow Building on Brinkby Way. Make no mistake, the rapid implementation of social distancing is necessary to flatten the curve of the coronavirus and slow its rapid spread, especially to older, more vulnerable people. And though the fallout is likely to cause an economic recession, a social recession is also likely to follow for seniors already dealing with isolation and depression. Because these things are health issues too, George wants to teach us ways to stay connected through FaceTime and Skype. Here's his slick trick.
Today's slick trick is something that's, well, we really didn't want to have to do, but it's the reality of what's going on today. It's the coronavirus. Hopefully all of you are staying in your homes and safe and sound and everything's working out for you. But the issue that we're having with people staying at home is the isolation factor. So today we're going to show you how to use your cell phone or computer to FaceTime or Skype. And you ask, what is FaceTime? FaceTime is being able to dial your friend or family member or loved one and talk face-to-face with them. To configure FaceTime on an iOS device, tap Settings, FaceTime, and make sure the FaceTime switch is on the on position. On this screen, you'll see any phone numbers and email addresses that can be used to contact you over FaceTime. To place a call, tap the FaceTime app on the home screen and tap a contact or enter a name, email, address, or phone number associated with someone's FaceTime ID. You'll see that you can place either a video or audio only called by just tapping the appropriate tab. If you know the person you're calling has an iPhone, try using their phone number as the first point of contact, as it will almost certainly work with FaceTime. And if you don't have an Apple device, Skype is a free cross-platform audio-video chat program when it works. It's an amazing tool, and when it doesn't, it's maddening with the distorted audio and frozen images. But again, it's free. It's available on all worthy desktop and mobile platforms. To use Skype for video chatting, everyone participating in the call must have a Skype account, which is easy to get by visiting Skype's website. If you plan to initiate the call, be sure to add your family and friends' Skype IDs by clicking Add Contact and entering their information. If you don't have a friend's contact information, you can try searching for it. When you find it, send a message that you'd like to be added to that person's contact list. And voila! You are connected and you can call your friends or family on Skype. You can also use YouTube to get tutorials on how to Skype or FaceTime, and they're very simple to understand. So you too can go FaceTime with family, friends, and loved ones. Stay safe, everyone.
Thank you, George. Now, if you're like me, you've been pretty stressed lately and you can feel it in your bones. Here's a few at-home remedies and reminders to keep your stress down and health up. Sponsored by Senior Care Plus.
During this time of uncertainty, there's a lot we don't have control over, but there is also a lot we do have control over, and especially from home. Things that we can do to build our immunity and help us gain control in a time when we feel we don't have control. So there's some great acupressure points that you can use in your own home to boost immunity and reduce stress. So the first point you can do is right between your eyes, between your eyebrows here, and you're gonna rub it for about 15 to 30 seconds in a clockwise direction. It feels really good, and it's really good to reduce your stress. The next one that you're gonna do is right at the top of your shoulders. Usually there's a big knot right there. So massaging it yourself. If you have someone in your house with you, it feels even better if someone else can do it. The next one you're gonna do is right here at your sternum, and just massaging it right here where the ribs come into your sternum. This is a great one to boost immunity and help relieve stress at the same time. If you go out a few inches from there, right under the collarbone, you'll feel it there. This is another great point to strengthen the lungs and boost immunity also. We're gonna do another one that's right below your knee, on the outside of your knee. right below the bone you'll feel a little indent. You're just gonna massage that point. Sometimes there's tension in there in the muscle, so you're just gonna massage it 5 to 30 seconds in a clockwise direction on both sides. And these points all combined, it only takes a few minutes to do, but I call it your acupressure flu shot. Keeping stress low in a time like this can be challenging, but is very important. It has been proven, and research shows that more stress in your body, more stress in the system will create tension and lower our immune system. So going out for walks is great, finding something you enjoy, finding something that you love, talking with your family, connecting with them via Skype or FaceTime is something that is so important and so helpful. One of the best things to release stress is laugh. So laugh with your friends, laugh with your family, and stay connected.
For more on these therapeutic techniques, head to our website, agingandawesome.com. As you've probably noticed, this show would not be possible without the support of community stakeholders who have made a vested interest in bettering the lives of our seniors and families through Aging and Awesome. And these partners all fit our mission to inform, enlighten, and inspire. And I've been in touch with every one of them to hear about the ways they are reaching out to our seniors during this crisis. Our friends at Boomer Naturals, a wonderful CB5 company all about promoting an active lifestyle through their natural products, are offering a 20% discount on tinctures, gummies, and liquid shots, plus free shipping. Head to boomernaturals.com and use the promo code ImmuneBoost20. And Senior Care Plus is Nevada's wellness partner, providing Teladoc to its members. Being able to speak to a physician from your phone and not having to go into their office has been so important during this time of social distancing. Senior Care Plus members have been utilizing this service to avoid unnecessary interaction. It's a truly wonderful program. Thank you so much, Senior Care Plus. NV Legal Docs, the Trust Masters, are now offering virtual seminars to their clients who now more than ever are wanting reassurance their wills and trusts are in order. Head to trustmasters.com to get in contact with them. So important during these uncertain times. And our senior care providers, Lend a Hand in-home care, Infinity Hospice Care, and Eden Home Health are on the front lines caring for seniors during this crisis, working hard to ensure their safety and comfort. It's quite a task, and our thanks to all care staff personnel. Our communities, Lakeside Manor and Morningstar Senior Living, have had to implement new procedures to ensure the health and safety of their residents. A very stressful time for them, as the people who call Lakeside Manor and Morningstar home are their #1 priority. Thank you to those communities for going the extra mile. MedTech Mobility Services is considered an essential business because of what they do for disabled people's mobility needs, and are open at their location on Gentry Way in Reno. Give them a call at 775-826-2022. Also, Marcia Rambeau with Transaction Realty 500, Donald Bernard, Investment Fiduciary, and Your Insurance Agency are all available by phone to answer any questions you might have about real estate, investments, and insurance coverage. We will see you next week, 7 p.m. on CBS in Reno, 7 a.m. on the CW Las Vegas, and an encore showing on Sunday at 11 a.m. on MyLV TV. Thank you so much for watching Aging and Awesome. I'm Kai Sisson, and on behalf of Joe, George, Aaron, and the production team, stay positive, stay healthy, and remember, take this opportunity to become a better person, because when it's all over, and it will be over someday, there's a greater you waiting on the other side. See you next week.